What is up, everybody? It's your boy Flash from ALWT Gaming, aka Malachi36. I'm here with It's the 9-Ball and Mildewy Carry on, November 15th, 2022, episode 38, season 2 of All Things Gaming. First and foremost, I have to say this full disclosure. I don't know if my mouth is matching up with the mic, so I apologize in advance if I'm talking and it looks delayed visual-wise. But I assure you everything is still working, functionality, good stuff. I just still haven't got the whole little driver situation situated. So it's going to look like this for a little bit until I get that resolved. But it's going to be a very special episode today because today is a predictions episode. And of course, I can't do that without my two incredibly awesome co-hosts, Mildewy Carrot. How are you doing, man? We can't hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you at all.
As he's getting that situated, how are you doing there? It's the 9-Ball.
Doing okay, just super tired today. It's been a long day at work again.
Today is one of those days where I'm in the house, the temperature's at 78, which is what's been for the past week. And I feel like I had to turn it up another notch because it was getting a little chilly. So winter is coming, and it's coming with a vengeance, y'all. It's coming with a vengeance. How we looking over there, Mildewy? All good with the audio?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you. Yes. Loud and clear.
Okay, good.
How are you doing?
I turned my thermostat down. Actually, I turned it off.
Of course you did.
Cold air in. Cold heart. Just frozen solid. Can't let it go. And I've been pretty good. Can't complain with life. Life's been going cool. So,
that's what's up.
Just chillaxing. Trying to live my best time and enjoy gaming. One of the things I look forward to. Gaming with friends. Definitely gaming with friends for sure.
100%. No, I completely agree with that. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a couple things that we could talk about video game news wise, but we're not going to do that today. We're going to have a fun episode today, and it might be a little bit shorter than our normal streams. Last week we didn't do anything because it was voting, so anyone that was able to go out there and vote, they did so. Anyone that did not want to vote, I know they stayed at home, all that good stuff. Next week is debatable. I have it up in the air if we're going to stream or not, just because that is the week of Thanksgiving. So I might go ahead and have another break and then pick it up from there until we get all the way until around the Christmas time and get ready for our New Year's stream, which I'm really looking forward to that. I think that's going to be awesome. So what in general are you guys looking forward to at the Video Game Awards? Before we get inside predictions in general, what are you guys looking forward to for the Video Game Awards this year with Jeff Keighley?
I mean,
I know.
I'm not really I don't feel hypes. I don't feel like a hype for it. Video games where people are most of the times yeah, it's so sad, I can't wait. No, I'm just happy they're still having it. I'm just happy it's still ongoing. They're still running it. We're getting, to see what people think their best games are and in each category and all that. That's cool. I don't really have big aspirations or big expectations of it. I feel like it's just going to be. It kind of just feels like an award show. Yeah. There's a lot of people there who would probably be Mildewy's. Mildewy doesn't understand. He doesn't get it. I'm I don't. I probably don't get the hype. I'm not the person who gets big on those reward things. I'm if you've earned it, you've earned it. Awesome, let's go. But I'm not really expecting a big grand thing. Though I am kind of wondering and hoping that they're gonna do some good game reveals, during the the VGA awards, hey, here's the best narrative story, awesome of the game of the year, cool. Now check out this upcoming game. That's kind of what I'm waiting for. I don't want commercials. I want game trailers. I want Metroid Prime 4.
Well, now hear me out, because you're kind of going to where I was going for. So, like, one of the things that I'm excited for the Video Game Awards, again, is it an Xbox showcase? Is it a PlayStation showcase, state of play, or a showcase or anything like that? Is it even a Nintendo Direct? No. Even though me personally, I would probably put VGAs above Nintendo Directs, but that's just me. That also has the level of, like, I'm excited for the unknown because we did go ahead and at VGA Awards, we got the official announcement for Elden Ring of the gameplay. We saw some more gameplay there. We got a date. Before that, we actually had the Xbox reveal of the Xbox Series X. So that was at the Video Game Awards too as well. So again, it's a video game award show, so there's going to be more awards and everything. It's not required to have a big game announcement there. But what if they decide to have more gameplay trailer of Kingdom Hearts 4 and then have like a release date? What if they did something like that? What if they did something like they have more information about a Silent Hill and all that good stuff? You know what I mean? What if they freaking come out with a Bloody Roar remake? Like, I would die. I would love something like that. So,
all right, now you're just getting crazy on us.
no, I'm just saying in general. Is it likely to happen? No. I'm a realist in that aspect. All right. Is it likely to happen? No. But it has the power that it could. They had Elden Ring at Video Game Awards, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But they had Elden Ring at Video Game Awards, which was huge for the Video Game Awards. They had an Xbox Series X reveal at the Video Game Awards, so it's really nothing's really off the table. I would just say that the ones that are like more or less like off the table are the ones that are like hardcore PlayStation exclusives. Like, you're not going to see, like, if Horizon didn't come out already, you wouldn't see Horizon at here. You would see it first at a PlayStation showcase. You wouldn't see you might see a Bloodborne PC version or a Bloodborne remake or even like a Bloodborne 2 possibly at something like this, but I wouldn't say you wouldn't see a Gears of War game here, like a next Gears of War game here. You wouldn't see a Halo game here. You would see that at their own showcase. So, we're going to go ahead and get to the nitty gritty. So I'm going to switch this up a little bit. You guys are going to see a little bit of AI control here, a little bit of all that. I'm going to share this. Not AI, UI. You're going to see a little bit of UI stuff here. You know what? We're actually going to have it this way this time. We're going to be like this. Yes, there we go. We're going to be like bam, 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 bam. Because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to share the screen. I'm actually going to share the screen with you guys for anyone that's watching right now or watching later on our streaming services. And so, yeah, right now on the right side looks kind of weird, but bear with me for a hot second. Bam, bam. Okay, we in there. And I think we are Gucci. Let me see how this is. Windows capture. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. We're good. All right, bam. Bring that on over. So, we're going to go through this list. All right. And it's going to start off with, there's going to be some of these stuff that we're going to be looking at, and it's going to be something that we just flat out don't know or don't care about. You guys can guess. You are allowed to guess. It doesn't have to be something that you officially know or whatever. Or if you just want to vote for it for your own voting, perfectly fine as well. So because you guys are watching it on my screen, you guys are going to see this, how I'll be voting. So the very first thing that's up, the very first category is Best Esports Event. So what that definition is, recognizing an event across single or multiple days that delivered a best-of-class experience for participants and the broadcast audience. So your nominees are Valorant Champions 2022, the 2022 Mid-Season Invitational, PGL Major Antwerp 2022, 2022 League of Legends World Championship, or EVO 2022. I want to start off with It's the Nine Ball.
Oh my God!
Yeah, go ahead.
Did you really have to bring up that from League of Legends? NA
It's up.
absolutely sucked, dude. Yeah, it's probably one of the biggest events because I think EA. What do we go? 3-18 for the NA.
For
It's
I don't
almost.
I didn't watch the League of Legends championships. I don't know.
I didn't watch most of it. It was just I heard about a lot of it, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
meme now because it's just terrible. I mean, the simple fact that
That.
they import players to America to play video games,
Mm-hmm.
it's and we still lose. I mean, it's bad. It's terrible right now. I'm gonna just go with the Invitational, MSI Invitational, because I don't want to think about the championship.
Mid-season invitation. Okay, all right. So
Yeah,
let me go ahead and get
it
that
was
down
bad.
because I'm keeping record of this. I'm keeping record of this for when this does happen, when it does drop. When we it's December 8th, I believe, which is a Thursday. We're going to be live reacting to it, and then
Oh, I
we're just going
bet.
to watch it and all the good stuff. So it's the Night Ball is chosen the 2022 mid-season. So mid-season, I'll just say that mid-season. All right, Mildewy Carrot. What are we thinking? What's on your agenda right there?
To be honest, I really don't care for any of these. If you're playing in it and you're going for the gold, congratulations.
Mm.
Best of luck to you. But I'm just gonna go with Nine Balls assessment because, like, League of Legends is just, I feel, gotten way too over just bearing. Valorant, I've heard a friend cussing that game out, and the people playing it. So that one, I'm just like, I don't care for. The Major Antwerp, I'm really not even actually familiar with that one. Is that? Yeah, and then Evo I've heard about, but yeah, none of these speak to me. But I am gonna agree. I'm just gonna go with Nine Ball. I'm following you, Nine
So
Ball. I'm going to that corner pocket.
you did the mid-season invitational as well.
Yep.
All right. Me in particular, what I believe is going to win, as I think is going to be League of Legends. I do think it's going to be League of Legends.
Do we have
However,
to bring up that
I
3-18?
I'm just saying I think it's going to be League of Legends. However, I am going to vote, as you guys can see, I'm voting for Evo 2022. I don't know. I don't think there's a ton of fighting games this year that came out, but I know that people were super hyped up when they saw the announcement of Street Fighter 8, or not Street Fighter 8, Tekken 8 get announced. That was a huge thing for them. So so I'm going to go ahead and choose Evo 2022. May not win, but there I have it. What we have now is best esports coach. And again, a lot of these that we're getting out the way right now are just ones that we just don't know about or don't really care about, but we're just going to guess or vote just because you may know who some of these people are or whatever. So on here, the esports coach judged to be the most outstanding performing in conduct. Oh, for performance and conduct in 2022. So we have Andre Blade, Hordendiski, Mathis BZKA Tarasconi, Eric Doomsbros Sangren, Robert Raban Dalestrom, or Go Score Dong Bin.
I have no idea what you just said.
I'm gonna start off with Mildew on this one. Even if it's just a wild guess out there. Looking at this group that we have that's nominated for here, who do you think's winning?
I mean, what site?
I'm taking the guy with the suit. I'm gonna go with Ghost Gordon again.
Let me get this up myself.
It's just because he's wearing a suit,
Yeah,
He just
that's
looks.
a perfectly
He just looks snazzy.
perfectly valid reason.
He's here. He's here to win. That's how you win. I could never pull a suit off like that. I'm jelly.
I just threw it in the chat. I just threw it in the chat for you there, in the Discord there for you there, Nine Ball.
Yeah, because this one, oh god.
I am actually gonna go. There's one reason why I'm going with Robert Dahlstrom. and that's because he's sharing the name Robin, which Raban from Final Fantasy XIV is one of my favorite characters. So I am voting for him.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna lie though, you made a very compelling argument with the suit. He's the only one in the suit that I see. Well, actually, Mathis has a suit though as well, but this guy's rocking it a little bit harder.
Mathis
Yeah, he's
is
he's rocking
like
it a little harder.
he's got like the lax, Tony Stark style is what he's trying to go for. But no, go score.
Yeah,
Dong Bin scored it on that one. Like he scored the whole.
yeah.
He just nailed it.
Plus, it looks like that Mathis is already holding a trophy, so you already won something. Go ahead and give it on over to Go Score.
Yeah, I think
Nine
that's a
ball.
fake one they got from a
Let
pawn
me.
shop.
All right, so I'm going with Robert Dahlstorm or Dahlstrom. Mildewy went with Go Score. Was it Dong Bin?
Yeah, Dong
Go Score
Bin.
Dong Bin. Yes,
If that's how you pronounce it. If not, we apologize in advance.
yes, we do. And it's the nine balls pick is.
I'm gonna go also with Score. If I'm thinking right, I think this is the team that had that freaking. Like I said, I watched some of the. I like some of League of Legends as a sport. It is kind of fun to watch. I believe this is the guy that had the team with the unkillable Sejuani that was just diving into 4 people. It hit like God mode. I mean, literally, it was like 4v1. I might Gen G. I've heard of the team Gen G. I don't know the rest of these teams. The only other one I've watched is sometimes I watch some CS:GO, and I do know.
Oh, you
Foz.
know what? I'm going to. Let me change my vote. Let me change my vote.
Ooh.
I'm going to go. I'm
I
going to
think
Go Score as
I think we
well.
convinced them.
You did, because I looked at it and I didn't even see that it was Counter Strike Go, and I was like, that's not going to win anything for coaches. So let me go ahead and go with Go as well. You guys convinced me. The suit has spoken. The suit has spoken.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Score on this one.
All right, yeah. So we all going with the Go Score. All going with the Go Score. All right, next category. Best esports team. We have this one is recognizing a specific esports team, not the full organization, judged the most outstanding for performance and conduct in 2022. We have Dark Zero Esports, which is Apex Legends, FaZe Clan, which is Counter Strike Go, Gen G, which is League of Legends, LA Thieves, Call of Duty, and Loud, which is Valorant. I'm going to start it off this time. I'm actually going to go with Gen G. That was the thing that Nine Ball was just talking about. And when I'm looking at all these, that's the only one that's not a shooter. So I'm picking it because of that, being a little different. All right, Nine Ball, what's your thoughts?
Ooh, I was actually gonna go with Darks. What teams do we have? Is it best esports team?
Yeah, best esports team, yes.
Um, I don't know because I want to say Gen G, but I don't feel like League of Legends is going to sweep. I might go with Dark Zero Esports.
Dark Zero Esports, okay. Dark Zero Esports. All right.
Like I like Gen
Mil-
G. I would be surprised if they won, but I'm gonna go with. I feel like somebody else is going to take this one.
okay. Mildewy Carrot.
You guys said you said Dark Zero, right?
Yeah,
Nine Ball has Dark Zero. I have Gen G.
Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna go FaZe Clan. Just cause,
yeah.
just cause.
Just cause. That's all we need to
FaZe
know.
Clan.
That's all we
Yep.
need to know. Just cause.
Pretty much.
The harvest has spoken. Let's go. All right. Next category. Best esports athlete. We have Zhang Chovi Yi Hun. We have Lee Faker Sang Hyuk. We have Finn Kerrigan Anderson. We have Alexander Simple Kots E. Liev. And we have Jacob Ye Whitaker. Nightball, it's on you. Who are you going with first? Well, for the best esports athlete, which is the esports athlete judged by the most outstanding performance and conduct in 2022, irrespective of game.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to go stick with Faker.
You sticking with Faker?
Faker's like a legend. I know it's League of Legends, but Faker is a legend.
Oh.
I mean,
Okay,
everybody
right.
knows. Have you seen Faker's plays?
Yeah.
The dude he can play anybody. I've seen his Zed plays. It's like absolutely disgusting.
Mildewy Carrot.
I'm gonna go Faker too. I do remember like back when I was watching a little bit of the sports and all. I felt like Faker just seems like this kind of person who just they're there to play, they're there to have a good time, and they respect the other players in the field and all. So I feel like they're a good one for this.
And yeah, I choose Faker as well. So we're going to sweep for Faker on this one. So there you go. Next category, best esports game. So for the game that has delivered the best overall esports experience to players, inclusive of tournaments, community support, and content updates, irrespective of genre or platform. So we have on here is Counter-Strike Global Offense, Dota 2, League of Legends, Rocket League, or Valorant. Mildew, it's on you.
Which category was this again? You scroll.
The category is best esports game. Yeah,
can I call Mulligan? Fortunately, it's gonna have to be League of Legends. Out of this lineup, I feel like League of Legends just has the biggest following and the biggest current running of esports going on. Valorant, I feel like is coming up, possibly could be a second, but right now it's not there. It doesn't have the history that League of Legends does. So I'm gonna have to go League of Legends on this one. Unfortunately.
It's on me. I'm actually there with you. I think it's League of Legends, like Counter-Strike Global. I know I know a lot of people like Counter-Strike. I even know that a lot of people like Counter-Strike, like the mobile version, which I think this is what this is. Dota 2, like I know a lot of people like that too as well, but I always hear more people enjoying League of Legends more. I haven't heard anything about Rocket League in a while, so I'm actually kind of shocked that it's even up here. And Valorant, I do think that a lot of people like Valorant a lot, but I do also think that it's kind of like dwindled in popularity. Like, I mean, it's still up there really high and everything like that, but I don't think it has the thing. I think one of the things, the differences between Valorant and League of Legends is that League of Legends has other stuff going for it. Like, it has the Netflix adaptation. It has the fighter that's coming out soon. They're talking about MMORPG that's going to be happening for that. So Valorant is very much like becoming a living, breathing thing versus League of Legends is versus Valorant, which is just right now a competitive shooter. So I'm actually going to go League of Legends as well.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna have to go with League. I mean, it's hard for me because really, Counter-Strike can get pretty big too. Counter-Strike is very big. I've heard some things about Valorant because once in a while I'll watch them, but I normally will watch League of Legends probably the most. It is kind of fun watching global strike because the minute it's, I don't know. Have you ever seen CS:GO?
I've seen small little clips here and there, but I never really cared to pay
Oh my
attention to it.
god, dude! It's like shooter on steroids. I mean, you so much as peek your head up by like an inch and it's gone. Like these people
Sounds
are
about
like
right.
on point.
All
But
right.
for me personally, I got to go with leagues on this one.
All right.
I,
So we're sweeping for leagues. Sweeping for leagues. Next up is going to be the best esports event, which we have
ooh,
right up. Hold on. Let me go back. That was the wrong thing. All right. Previous category. There we go. Now, hold on. Okay. That's weird. There's a best esports event that's here, and I wrote it down. Let me check the categories.
I thought we already did the
It should
best
be
esport
here.
event.
No, we
Yeah, I
did the
thought we
best
did.
esport game.
Yeah, we did the event because remember I did the mid-season invitational. I did because I said I didn't want to talk about the other one.
Yeah, it was the
Oh, let
first
me see
one.
something here.
It looks like it was the first one.
Ah, I see. I see what I did there. Okay, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I see what
I
happened.
was like, I don't want to
I
talk
see.
about.
I see. I see
Yeah, I don't
exactly
want
what
to
happened. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're good. We're good. So I'm gonna hide
This
that
is
for a second. I
normal.
gotta correct.
This is
I
normal,
gotta
people.
correct this real quick. I gotta correct this real
We're all
fast. I gotta
used to
correct this real
this.
quick. All right, here
Damn
we
it.
go. Bam.
You may be shocked about
And
what's going on, but for us,
that
it's
that
Monday.
that never happened. That never happened. All right. All
I'm
right.
counting
So
it.
next up is the most anticipated game. So what we have here, recognizing an announced game that has demonstrably illustrated potential to push the game and medium forward. We have Final Fantasy 16, Hogwarts Legacy, Resident Evil 4, Starfield, The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Ooh, I like this
It's on
one.
me. It's on me to start it up. You guys already know which one I'm going with. I now
Going for
I
Resident Evil
know,
4.
of course. No, I I what I think is going to happen. A lot of people. I've listened to a couple other podcasts too as well, and majority of the people that are on those podcasts believe that's going to be Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. I think it might actually end up being Starfield. But what I'm voting for is Final Fantasy 16.
Okay, I'm confused.
Go ahead, talk to me.
So
Talk to
you're
me.
you're voting for 16, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because you like there
Yeah.
was three different
It,
answers. I was like,
yeah. I was about to say, like, other platforms are predicting that it's going to be Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. I think, actually, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. My prediction is going to be Starfield, so I'm going to switch it. My prediction is going to be Starfield, but my vote is going for Final Fantasy 16. That's what I'm doing. Starfield. There we go. Nine ball. It's on you.
Starfield.
You think it's
Um,
Starfield as well?
I'm thinking Starfield. Starfield has been in the works for eons. I know Legend of Zelda is a close second, and I wouldn't like I say like before. I wouldn't be surprised if Legend of Zelda wins, but I feel like
Mm-hmm.
Starfield is going to be the clear winner here. Everybody's been waiting. Starfield has been memed and been around for years. As for
Yeah.
the other three, I personally would have liked to see Resident 4 because it looks amazing, but it's not going to win. Hogwarts Legacy the same, and Final Fantasy 16 definitely not. It's going to be Starfield.
Yeah. You
Legend
didn't
of
have to hit him with a
Zelda.
definitely not, you jerk. You know, like you just like, oh no, you know what? Flash likes it. It's not gonna be. How did it even get on this list? You know, like that's the way I took it. That's the way I took
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, it's a chance. We're gonna say it's a chance. It's a chance. One
Not
copium.
mildew and care.
A
What's
lot of opium here.
No,
Caliban.
I'm with you. I don't think it's going to win it, but it's getting my votes because if it does happen to
I
pull the
mean,
upset, I'll be very happy.
don't get me wrong, it looks simply amazing. But with this
Yeah,
lineup, it's
yeah.
just
I don't think it's gonna. I agree. I don't think it's gonna surpass Starfield or Legend of Zelda or Legend of Zelda. Yeah, Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. I don't think it's gonna
just
surpass that.
I think Res Evil 4 looked amazing too, but I don't see it pushing through
Mm,
either.
yeah. Mildewy, what is your pick?
Well, I
Most
definitely know Final Fantasy
anticipated game.
16 ain't gonna get it.
Oh, so Final Fantasy 16. Okay.
No. I think it's gonna be no offense to you or Nine Ball, but I think it's gonna be Zelda. Unfortunately,
Hey,
Mm.
what up, man?
I
Is that
and that's the
now?
realistic thing. I would want
Yeah,
Hogwarts Legacy. Me
I
personally,
knew you were gonna say that. I knew
I
you were gonna
want
say that.
Hogwarts Legacy. But in terms of what we've seen in the hype and just the want and the people talking about, it's been more of the Legend of Zelda. So I feel like that one's going to take the cake on this one.
All right, so that's your
Is it gonna
vote.
be
Then
a
I take it,
birthday
right?
cake or a cheesecake?
No, it's going to be
that's
a
not your
portal
vote. That's
cake.
not that's your prediction, right? That's not your vote. I mean, your vote. I'm assuming is going to Hogwarts Legacy, but your prediction is going to be Zelda.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to give my love to
All right.
Legacy.
Yeah, his heart's at like Hogwarts.
Hey, there's the link down below. If you guys log in, and you guys can vote for your game. That's what I'm doing. That's what you guys see right here. Final Fantasy 16 got my vote, even though I know it probably won't win it.
It's okay.
Okay, next
We're trying to
category is
believe.
best adaptation. So recognizing outstanding creative work for the faithfully and authentically adapts a video game into another entertainment medium. So on here we have Arcane, League of Legends, Cyberpunk, Edge Runners, Cuphead, the Cuphead Show, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Uncharted. We'll leave this up there for you. It's the nine ball.
Arcane. I'm
You're
liking
taking
Cyber.
Arcane?
I'm taking Arcane. I'm liking Cyberpunk, but I don't feel like it's gonna beat Arcane. Arcane really shot League of Legends up to something more than
Mm.
just a game people see on the computers and stuff. It really did a work for them. I feel like Arcane. I watched it. It is great. I feel like the voice acting, the even the animation style was really good on there, and also too the music was excellent on there too. To boot, I feel like it's going to be
Oh, the
Arcane all the way.
memories. Okay. Mildewy.
I want it to be kind of cyberpunk, but I'm agreeing with Nine Ball. It's going to be Arcane for sure. No ifs, ands, or buts. Like cyberpunk is well done and it's got a really good story and it helps kind of with the lore of of Cyberpunk 2077. But just Arcane, they did it right, and it's so beautiful.
Yeah, when I started to watch it, I actually watched that show with like no expectations. I thought really it'd just be like a simple introduction into League of Legends lore. I didn't expect like all that.
Okay. I actually am going with Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Hmm?
Yeah, I am going with Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Yeah, I mean, I thought the show itself was really good. I watched it all the way through. There was definitely some emotion that was there. It also was one of those like stories that helped get Cyberpunk 2077 to where it needed to be much quicker, especially since it just came from a disastrous state and was slowly going on the uptick. But then this show came out, people watched it, and it amped people to go ahead and want to buy the game. Which again, at the time when I first heard about it, I was like, all right, this doesn't make any sense. Why? Like, it's good, but it's not that good that I'll go ahead and spend 70, $60 on this game. However, when I thought about the amount of sales that it's on and all that good stuff and the deals that these companies be running all the time, I was like, all right, you know what? I actually could see that. So yeah, so and they have some of my favorite characters in that game too, or in this show too as well. Um, that I end up growing attached to. So I would definitely say Cyberpunk Edge Runners is my vote, and that's my prediction. I keep doing that.
What?
I keep going to the wrong thing. I need to go previous categories, not go back. There we go. Best debut indie. So for the best debut created by a new independent studio. So this is good. This one that's going to start this one off first is Mildewy Carrot, and we are going to be talking about Neon White. We're going to talk about Norco, Stray, Tunic, Vampire Survivors. What is your pick, Mildewy Carrot?
I would like Tunic. Tunic looked like such a fantastic game, a lot of fun, really good. Like these like really good graphics, even for like a top down, puzzle adventure slash action adventure fighter. Really good, but I think this is the category where Stray is probably going to be the only one to get it. Like this is the only one Stray will get because out of all of them, I feel like it's definitely been like the most anticipated indie, and it's got like a really good reviews as far as I've seen. I haven't heard really anything negative about it, so it's definitely I think going to be the one to win this category for sure. Would like Tunic, but I think Strays just came in and kind of stole the show.
All right, so I got you down for Stray. I'm kind of in between two debuts.
Oh,
Mine is in between Neon White and Stray. I know a lot of people loved Neon White. A lot of people love Neon White. But this is the debut, though. I'm going with Stray. I think Stray was one of those games that a lot of people are just like, yeah, I want to be a freaking cat. I want to go ahead and go around and dodge these robots and all that good stuff.
they
And then on
wanted to
top of
fulfill
that, with
their
it,
furry side.
yeah, and then on top of that, with it being a PlayStation Plus release when it first came out, you were just able to download it for free. I think that resonated with a lot of people. So like more people were able to try it and everything. So and I know developers are the main ones that's actually not developers, but the critics or whatever are the main ones that's actually voting here. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that when I'm looking at that part of the industry, I think that majority of them really appreciate it and like Stray. So Stray is going to be my prediction as well. It's the
Gotcha.
nine ball.
Well, it's going to be a clean sweep. Basically, I'm saying Stray because of this. Stray not only influenced people like my last one. Stray influenced people that don't even play games to take a
Mm-hmm.
look at it. The same as kind of like Arcane did. This did the exact same thing. It encourages people that didn't play games and took a look at it like, huh, this is interesting. I didn't think they would do stuff like this in video games. The puzzle
Mm-hmm.
solving, the looks, the mystery behind it, and you playing as a cat, it really helped bring that world to life. It looks beautiful. It's one of those games I gotta play. Haven't really touched it yet. It's in my backlog, but 100%. If I had to pick a secondary, it's Tunic. Legend of Zelda with a fox.
Yep.
That's all I gotta say.
Heard that.
That's
All
one of those games.
right.
It takes me back to Zelda era.
Mm. Yeah. Going back to Real Stray real quick, I did play a little bit of Stray, and I thought the concept of it was pretty cool. I also like the haptic feedback and everything like that. That I was feeling with like playing it on the PS5. Like that was awesome. Um, I think I just wasn't getting it to the point where I was just like I'm not really in the mood to play this right now. So I still don't get the hype behind Stray, but I think I have to revisit it at a time period where I'm just like, I have nothing to do for a full week, and let me go ahead and knock out this 8 hour, 10 hour game in like the next 2 days or something like that. Like I think that would get me more to have more to say about it. My judgment just now is more or less just how the industry had kind of reacted to these 5 games that's up here. Previous category is where we're going to now, which is Content Creator of the Year. We have for a streamer or a content creator who has made an important and positive impact on the community in 2022. Carl Jacobs, Ludwig, Billion, Nobru, and Cinderella. QT Cinderella. That's what it is. QT Cinderella. Who's it on? Is it on? It's on me now. I think it's going to be Carl Jacobs.
Who?
I think it's going to be Carl Jacobs. This guy on the far left here.
Sounds like a news reporter.
well, here's the thing. Do you guys know who Mr. Beast is?
No.
Mr. Beast. Well, he is one of the biggest names on YouTube. Easily could be making $1 billion, whatever like that. But he makes all these videos where he's like giving stuff away. Like he'll give like houses away, or gives cars away, loads of money. Had them do all these different types of contests and stuff. One time he had them do he had 300, like 400 or 300 of his subscribers participate in the Squid Games. Obviously, no one died. It was all like small, like normal stuff or whatever. But yeah, he was inspired by the TV series that happened last year, Squid Games, and he wanted to go ahead and kind of have activities adjacent to that. And the winner of it all won $400,000. It was like $1,000 for every person that was there, or something like that, or like $100,000, or $1,000, something like that. But he gave away. It was either $1 million or $400,000. I think it was 400,000. And Carl Jacobs is one of his best friends. So like he's in one of by definition for a streamer or content creator who has made an important and positive impact for the community. I'm not really sure who the rest are, but I know that Mr. Beast does something huge for the community all the time. So, and he's part of that package. So that's why I'm voting Carl Jacobs. Nineball.
Dang it!
What's up?
What's the number between 1 and 5?
Let's go with 3.
Well, I'll just go. We're gonna go. I don't know. Nibellion. I guess. Noboru. What? I don't know none of these people. I've never seen them.
So Nibellion's the person that has the Psycho Mob. Picture.
But I don't even know nothing about these people at all.
I don't either. Like the only one that I know, I think I've seen something with Ludwig before, but it's too much in passing for me to really know. Like the only one that I know is Carl Jacobs. That's it.
I'll just go Ludwig, so we'll have like competition in this category.
Ludwig.
We'll go Ludwig. Okay, I don't really know.
Mildewy Carrot.
I'll go QT Cinderella.
She's your type, huh?
Give a lady some love? I don't know.
I was just messing. All right, that's what's up. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming you don't know who that is. You're just taking a guess at any one of these.
Pretty much. I don't know any of these people. I'm sorry.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, she's a cutie. She is a cutie. But she's not getting it. Carl Jacobs is getting it. That's what I'm saying.
I think I hear.
You don't know. Maybe she'll get it.
I'm hearing some hate.
She could. She could. Honestly, to be completely honest with you, aside from our votes, I'm here. Word on the street is that Nibellion's the one that's going to win it. I don't even know who it is because I guess like it is one of those things where like people want to see his face, I guess, or her face, and obviously you don't have a picture of him because you have the person from friggin' Mob Psycho. Mm-hmm. So Nine ball. Next category is going to be best multiplayer game. So for outstanding online multiplayer gameplay and design, including co-op and massively multiplayer experiences, irrespective of game's genre or platform. We have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Multiverses, Overwatch 2, Splatoon 3, TMNT Shredder's Revenge. Nine ball.
Ooh, this one's hard. I want to say Splatoon 3. I don't
You're
know
gonna say
why, but
Splatoon
something.
3? Okay.
Yeah, originally I was going to say the Overwatch or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, but I don't think Shredder's Revenge is going to win. I was going to say Overwatch, but I know Multiverses ain't winning. And Call of Duty, get that out of here. I'm a do like Splatoon 3.
Okay. Mildewy Carrot.
This is the best multiplayer, right?
Best multiplayer, yes.
I'm gonna go multiverse.
You're going multiverse, okay. Multiverses. Any particular reason why? I'm curious about your decision.
I feel like multiverse. I mean, I know it's like, oh, it's just another trope on like a Smash Bros for the console systems. Ooh, kind of true, but I do like the aspect of bringing in like all these cartoon characters back. And giving them into a game and having to play. I just feel like Splatoon is like I do agree with Nine Ball. I feel like Splatoon is very up there with the multiplayer crowd right now, especially since it just came out. Overwatch 2 might be second, but to be honest, I really hope it doesn't because it's just Overwatch rewrapped and fixed.
Yeah,
Um,
that was pretty sad when they had to
yeah.
fix that game. Ooh, I gotta go there.
I just feel like multiverse is kind of like a new take and spin on it because like you really haven't done too much with that. I mean, you had like the Nickelodeon one, which wasn't too bad, but I feel like multiverse just kind of has like a bit more charm to it, so a little bit more uniqueness to it versus Splatoon. So I'm just gonna give it to that one.
Okay. For my pick is gonna be a couple individuals, four to be precise, that all love pizza. They go underground,
Oh, okay.
and they're all brothers. You already know them as TMNT Shredder's Revenge. That's my pick. And I'm gonna vote for them too.
I don't blame
Um,
you. That game was fun, and it easily drop in
Mhm.
and out co-op made it even better.
hmm And one of the reasons why, because like there's a couple things here of TMNT. Now again, I won't be surprised if it is Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Well, actually, you know what? I actually would be surprised if it's Call of Duty Modern Warfare because again,
Yeah,
this is not. If it was the audience voting, then it's going to be Call of Duty by a landslide. However, since this is like people that's in the industry, I don't think Call of Duty has a chance of winning this necessarily.
they
Um,
shouldn't.
I, yeah, but I think I think that's how that's going to end. I think the reason why there's a couple things of what TMNT is doing for itself. One, you're playing on the nostalgia, that whole Super Nintendo style gameplay with up to 8 people, not just 4 or 2 or whatever. Like you're able to play with 8 people. That was something that was really fun that you're able to do, and was on Game Pass too, which was huge for it. Two, um, like people played it, they were done with it, and then they put it away. It did what it sought out to do. It wasn't necessarily to be there for a whole bunch of replayability. It was there for a good nostalgic moment, and now you can go on to something else. So those two key elements is what I'm thinking of why TMNT may go ahead and do it because I know. I mean, what was the Metacritic reviews on it that when it came out?
I think it was in the 80s, I believe, like 88 or something.
I'm gonna try to take a look real fast because I know one of us got on our fantasy gaming league, right? Yeah,
I'm
let's take a
on
look
there.
real
Let me
quick.
see.
Yep.
It was
Yeah.
87. Moga got it.
80. Yep. 87, 17 points is what it got him. So, and then all right, so that was that, and nobody picked up multiverses. But how does anyone know how much multiverses was for Metacritic?
Uh,
And while we're doing that, I'm actually going to try to take a look for, let's see. I'm going to try to find one for Overwatch.
Got an
I
80.
want to see if that. Overwatch 2. Okay, so that one has scored. What did that score? So it's not telling me what Overwatch 2 scored. But that's okay. That's okay. But yeah,
It got
I
an
just
80 for multiverse.
80 for multiverses. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm going to stick with TMNT. I think that's going to come out the gate. Splatoon 3 may be the obvious winner here, but I'm putting my chips with TMNT. All right, next category. It's on you, Mildewey. Best sports / racing. We have for the best traditional and non-traditional sports and racing game. We
I'm
have
just gonna stop you and just
F1.
go.
So
Do we
what?
really need to read the rest of them? There's only one in there that's gonna take the cake out of all of
What do you
this.
think? What do you think it
It's
is?
Gran
Well, I'm gonna
Turismo
say first.
7.
I'm gonna say.
No,
I
Gran
actually
Turismo 7 is no. I don't care about you and your FIFA. I don't care. Gran Turismo is
Hey,
far more anticipated and expected than any of those games on there. I don't know why the rest of them showed up. They're just the honorable mentions that just got brought into the category to make it look like they were someone else for Gran Turismo 7 to go against.
so I just put your vote as FIFA 23. So
You see what we got to deal with, man, boy.
I'm voting for FIFA 23. Honestly, majority like other podcasters, they're saying Ollie World. They're saying that that's going to be one to take it.
I would be surprised. Like, I didn't see too much of it. I mean, now granted, it does look like it could be fun, but it just looks like the cartoon version of like Tony Hawk. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like 7 is just it's yeah. I can't say any more words on it.
Okay. Yeah. As for me, mine is FIFA 23. 22 pissed me the heck off, man. Like I love soccer so much, and I just hate it when it doesn't feel. Because these games are supposed to be simulations. So what you do inside the game should be emulating what you should be able to do in the actual real life game or hobby, if you will. So in FIFA 23, if you just make a midget and make him super like light and weight, he's running past everybody like he's the fastest thing on planet and nobody can ever catch him. That is not accurate. That is so not accurate, and it's so frustrating. And then some of the physics on FIFA 22 just did not make sense. It didn't make sense, Nineball. Mildew here. Look at my face. Look into my face. You know how angry I was. But you know what?
I know how angry you were. I got the complaint text from your wife about it.
FIFA 23 is so much better. It actually rewards you for playing soccer, which is exactly how it should be. Have I lost games on FIFA 23? Of course I have. But have I flipped my lid over FIFA 23 because of something BS that was happening in FIFA 22? No, I did not. Because FIFA 23 is doing the dang thing right now. 22 is a whole nother story. 23 is where it's at. I'm so thankful for FIFA 23. You deserve my roses. 9-ball.
Me. Well,
yes, it's on you now.
I'm going to go NBA 2K22. 23.
Interesting.
Just because I know it's not going to win, but it's...
9ball's like, it just looks pretty.
I seen the kids play it. They had fun with it. Like...
There's not I own 23, but there's not enough different, like very similar to the issues I have for FIFA 21 to 22 and 20 to 21. It wasn't enough difference to make it stand out. It just felt like it was just all right, new roster and maybe slightly better graphics. So, but 23 is a huge step up. Huge step up. Like they're actually smarter. but going back to 2K23, like I own it, but I'm not exactly like in love with it. So
I'm gonna just go with it. Let's go with it.
Okay.
Because I don't know none of these games.
It's on me for best sim and strategy. We have Dunes on best sim and strategy, best focus on real time or turn based simulation or strategy gameplay, irrespective of platform. We have Dune Spice Worlds. We have Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Total War Warhammer 3. 2 Point Campus and Victoria 3. I don't think any of these are going to beat Mario Rabbids, so my vote's going to Mario Rabbids. 9-ball.
Oh my God. Let's spread the plague and let's let out the bloodletters. Warhammer 3, dude. Total War Warhammer 3. Blood for the Blood God. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing better than picking like a Nurgle horde and just infecting everything with diseases and watching them slowly die. Or hitting them up with that straight up just Slanesh. Like, I don't know what the heck those things are. The Prince of Pleasure, like torture, pain things. I'm going Total War, Warhammer 3 all the way on this one.
Okay. Mildewy Carrot.
See, I would support you on the Total War Warhammer aspect there, 9-ball, but I've not been hearing too many good things about it recently. It's kind of, and it's not like it's like completely negative, but I feel like it's that mixed crate, situation going on. I think it's going to be Dune Spice Wars. I would hope it would be Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope, because that would be fantastic just to see that game be like, y'all think you're a strategy game, look at this. Like, it'd be awesome. I think though Dune Spice Wars is just going to take this one. It's got such a positive review set and just a lot of people are enjoying it. So I think in terms of like an actual strategy game, it's going to be Dune Spice Wars. Don't get me wrong, the turn-based aspects of Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope is kind of like that chess style game board set, so it definitely has that. But I feel like if you're talking like a pure strategy, maybe between Dune and Warhammer, but I just think Dune's just going to take this one. Like, I was hoping Victoria 3 would be good, but Victoria 3 has also been kind of disappointing from what I've been seeing.
Yeah, Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope, I see some of the gameplay. It reminds me a lot of XCOM. A lot of XCOM in a way. I don't know if anybody ever played like XCOM.
It's like XCOM or like Valkyrie Chronicles.
Valkyrie.
It's like turn-based chess style almost, where it's like you're going to be moving by X amounts, or like you have X movement space to go for it, and then you cycle your turns. So don't get me wrong, good set, but I just think in terms of pure strategy, Doom.
Okay. It's the 9-ball best family game for the best game appropriate for a family to play, irrespective of genre or platform. We have Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga,
Just
Mario
do it! Make your dreams come true!
Yep.
Sorry, Hayden's ad just did the "Hey, just do it," and it just threw me off completely. I was not expecting that.
What up, Abs?
What up? Mario plus Rabbids, Sparks of Hope, Nintendo Switch Sports, or Splatoon 3. It's on you. It's the 9-ball.
I have to make a choice. I got to go with my pink puffball right there. Kirby, Sparks of Hope. Never played the game, but I know my Kirby.
Wait, Kirby or because you said Sparks of Hope? That's Mario.
Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, you guys just want to confirm before I locked in your vote.
Kirby sucked up the Sparks of Hope and evolved.
Yeah. Kirby saved me so many times in Smash Bros.
Hey, it's Ab says hi. What up, though? What up, though?
Kirby saved my life like a million times, so I got to go with the Kirby.
Abs, if you have any predictions on here, feel free to throw us on the chat. I don't know how long you're sticking around, but if you want to stick around, We're putting down
she's
our
like,
predictions of what we think are going to win each category for the Video Game Awards. That's
hey,
coming
that's since I spent like
December
1,000. Hey, it's since I spent 1,000 channel points for that moment, and you got a stutter out of the Malachi. There you go.
8th. Yeah, so you're doing Kirby and the Forgotten Lands. I got you locked in there, and Mildewy Carrot.
See, I think Kirby and the Forgotten Lands is really good. When you're talking about family games, I'm thinking about games that you can sit down and play with your family, like multiplayer games aspects and all. So for me, it comes like don't get me in Rapid. I think, and I may have to double check this, but I think it has a little bit of co-op in it too. Platoon 3 is more just like battle royale, just shoot it up and like you're hitting family and friends with that. But if you're talking about families, they're talking about like the younger generation playing with the older generation. A lot of those games, the older generation doesn't really know what's going on in. So I feel like it's a toss-up between either Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, or Nintendo Switch Sports. In terms of best family game of like playing with a family, interactions with the family, I'm going to go with Nintendo Switch Sports. Because I feel like that's the one that would speak to most families and that the young and the older can understand and play.
Okay. I hear you and understand where you're coming from, but I think you might be thinking a little too deep into it for what they're talking about.
I tend to go down the carrot hole that deep sometimes,
I mean, but here's the thing, though. You're not wrong. You are correct. It's playing with the family, all that good stuff. However, I think that they're more or less just saying, like, is there sex scenes in it? Is there cussing? Is there anything like that? Like, that's what I think that they're kind of looking forward to.
How family friendly is your game? Is it rated E for everyone?
So mine is actually going to be Kirby and the Forgotten Land, which also happens to be Ab's pick inside the chat, but only by default. She doesn't vote for any of them.
My favorite family game is actually Dark Souls. It's a great game. You sit with the whole family and play it.
Yeah, just get in there, just start ripping people's heads off. Use those dried fingers. Use those dried fingers to get grandma in.
Ab says Corby.
Yep.
Yes. Kirby. I think Kirby's going to be the one to take it home. I get what you're saying though. Again, going back to because that is a family friendly and it's like interactive. It's cooperatively. It's not just a single player game. So I get what you're talking about for by that definition, Nintendo Wii Sports or Nintendo Switch Sports technically would be the best. But I think in this category, I think it's going to be Kirby.
I will say this though. Abs change the cost of your channel points, Malachi. I do want to do a shout out though. Nintendo Switch Sports evolved from what it was with the Wii Sports. Like it evolved. Like it is night and day between the two. So I also have to give them an applaud for that, for just really just stepping up and actually upgrading themselves with that one. So bravo. You finally figured out how to use something other than a fax machine.
Next category, Mildewy Carrot, best fighting game. For the best game designed primarily around head-to-head combat, we have DNF Duel, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, All-Star Battle R, The King of Fighters 15, Multiverses, and Sifu. I don't know if I would put Sifu in this category because it's not necessarily it's a fighting. It's not really a fighter, but I get it. It's fighting, like there's studying martial arts in there and all that.
See, I would like Multiverse to take this category too, but because you threw King of Fighters in there, it's got no chance now. I'm going to have to go King of Fighters on this one because literally King of Fighters is pure fighting, and it's got the cult behind it. It has got the following like no one else's business, So it's going to be King of Fighters. It's it just is.
Yeah. I'm right there with you. Hey, Tab says change the cost. Oh, I forgot to say please. It costs 3,000 points to say bruh. And hey, now I get you, and I will consider it. But I will say that part of the reason why it's like that because one, I just haven't changed it. It was defaulted to that. But I kind of get it because then you don't want to have someone say "bruh" every 20 seconds when you're trying to do like a podcast or something.
Why
So
do you think she wants you to change it?
Yeah, she was supposed to say "bruh" every 20 seconds. I get it.
Like,
No,
bruh,
bruh. My vote as well is also going to be King of Fighters. But that's going to be my prediction. It's going to be King of Fighters. So I'm right there with you. Ooh, I put it in the wrong category. Oh no, I didn't. All right, right. All right, yeah. So mine's going to be this. It's going to be King of Fighters as well. But my actual vote for when I'm representing the game is going to be underneath Sifu because that game is freaking fantastic. It's not a fight. Like it's a fighting in it, but it's not exactly a fighter. So I'm actually confused why it's up here. I don't even know why JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is up there.
That's like having Doom Eternal in the shooter category. Like, yeah, excellent first-person shooter, Call of Duty. Doom, you're like, dude, what is this? Like in versus shooters, CS:GO. You're like, what?
Yeah. I don't think Sifu should be
making a comeback. What?
Yeah. I don't think Sifu should be in this category, but I'm also kind of wondering how many true fighting games came out this year. That's also another thing. I don't know how many fighting games really came out this year, other than what's up here. I didn't even know that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure came out this year. I thought that was like older.
I don't know nothing even about JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. I've never seen it.
Yeah. It's the 9-ball. What's your pick?
King of Fighters 15. King of Fighters 15.
Right, so that's it.
Outside of that, the only one that I was looking into was DNF because it is by the ARC system, which makes them pretty good fighters. But this one looks too much like the Guilty Gear and stuff. Guilty Gear, Samurai Showdown, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Even Melty Blood and stuff.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with
next category. How many? Are you? Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna just go with the King of Fighters.
Next category is on me for best RPG. We have a best role playing game. For the best game designed with rich player character customization and progression included massively multiplayer experiences. Okay, so we have Elden Ring, Live Alive, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Triangle Strategy, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I know. Case closed. Elden Ring done.
Yeah, I was just reading it.
Yeah. Abs is correct. It's going to be Elden Ring, but I want to know. Yeah. That's going to be my prediction. It's going to be that. It's going to be Elden Ring. But my vote may go somewhere else. My vote may go somewhere else, though. That's the thing. Because I did enjoy my time with Elden Ring, but me personally, is just the type I know you guys would love Elden Ring if you guys love Dark Souls and Bloodborne. Mildewy, It's an Eyeball. You guys would be obsessed with Elden Ring if you're to play it. I'll actually let you borrow it, Mildewy, next time you come on over. I know we're supposed to be meeting up at some point soon. I'll let you borrow it. Yeah. But me personally, I enjoy Elden Ring when I'm playing with people. But that's like it. Like I don't really. That's not my forte. It's not my. I get why people like it and I get why people love it. But I personally am not going to vote for it. I'm actually going to vote for Pokemon Legends Arceus.
You just gonna be that kind of a rebel, huh?
I am.
Rebel, hell yeah.
Hey, Ab says Elden Ring isn't the best choice. It's the only choice.
Thank you, Ab.
I disagree. I will fight. I will have a decision here. Pokemon Legends Arceus. Let's go.
He's just rebelling.
I'll wait till it's my turn.
It's on you. It's an eyeball.
I already said it's Elden Ring. I mean, none of these. I don't see none of these coming anywhere to touch Elden Ring.
My question to you now. I mean, you're predicting Elden Ring, but what would your vote be if you looked at all this? Would it still be Elden Ring?
If I looked at it, I actually like Triangle Strategy.
I like the look of that too, as well. I just don't know enough about it for me to actually give it my vote.
So I'd either go with that one or Xenoblade. Probably more.
Yeah.
Actually, Xenoblade. I like sci-fi style. Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
And here's the thing. Both of those picks that you just said would have been my pick if I didn't just recently have like a recency bias with the whole Ash finally winning his Pokemon tournament and becoming the world's greatest. Like that sparked a different level of.
Oh my
That
God.
It
sparked
only
a
took
different
him
level
about
of
23 years to do it, and he still looks like a kid.
yeah. But yeah, so with that being said, I want to vote for Pokemon Legends Arceus. I know it's not going to win. I know it's going to be Elden Ring, but yeah. Av says I agree with Nine Ball, Elden Ring, God of War, and I haven't even played it. Yeah, God of War Ragnarok is pretty fun. I have it right now, and I've been playing through it, and it's pretty fun. Mildewy Carrot. What?
I'm actually going to be against both of you. What?
Oh, go ahead. Well, I was going to ask you about God of War 2018 if you beat that yet, but we'll talk about that later.
Not yet. It's one of those games that's like it's further up in the list to play, but current distractions and everything going on, and hasn't been able to fully play it yet.
Understandable.
I'm going to be against both of you, and I'm going to go back down the carrot hole of the true to form and say Elden Ring, I don't think, is a true RPG aspect. And, this is going with, and especially the fact that it's kind of curious that you, Malachi, especially are saying that Elden Ring is an RPG when, you've been playing Final Fantasy a lot in your life. You're like, no, those are true RPGs. And when I think of that, I'm going to go for the point, and I would actually go either Triangle Strategy or Xenoblade Chronicles, but I'm going to go Xenoblade Chronicles fully on this one. I think that one is going to be the one that will probably take in this category. Now, that's me. The masses, like, hey, it's Abs who just follows, everyone else, has no like genuine opinion of her own. Would probably definitely go with Elden Ring, But I think, I'm going to honorably mention and say the best one should be Xenoblade Chronicles. Mildewy, how dare you? Final Fantasy, that's MMORPG, totally different. No, could be.
Well, no, that's.
I know you are, Abs.
Yeah, no, that's so Final Fantasy 14 obviously the MMORPG, but then there's also Final Fantasy numbered games, as you would put it, which are like
10, 13, 12.
Yeah,
you got
7,
a lot more before 14.
8.
So that's what I was referring to, is those ones, and those are true RPGs. Like you're talking like into the core of like fully building stats, skills, weaponries. Yeah. Like you're talking like a whole shebang of stuff in there. Different
body
strategies and everything,
skill trees.
Like there's more than just like I mean, like I said, Elden Ring definitely does have an RPG element to it, but I would not call it a true RPG.
All you do is build stats in Elden Ring. I mean, yeah. I did.
Yeah, I mean, I've done Bloodborne and Dark Souls. I know about the builds, but like there's way more. There's like spells, skills, and a bunch of other stuff. Now there are some in Dark Souls, and I don't know if Elden Ring threw in spell capability, but I don't think it's to the level. Yeah. I don't think it's to the level though. It's up there. Well, I don't think it's to the level of the Final Fantasy point. I think it can go up there from what I've heard, but I don't think it's to what I would expect at those levels of being full RPG element capability. So that's just me. That's my opinion. Abs has already tossed it in a trash can. So I know it doesn't matter to her. Never has.
I'll let you borrow Elden Ring when you come on over. You can borrow.
I know it isn't valid, Abs. You tell me every day. I know.
Okay,
but what was your vote in general? Your vote in general was Elden Ring, or was your vote like not your vote, but your opinion?
It's a Xenoblade.
Xenoblade. Okay. Xenoblade.
Sorry. Okay.
I'll just say Xenoblade. There we go. I'm ready. All right, and on to the next category, which is Best Action Adventure Game, and it's the 9 ball. We have Best Action Adventure for the Best Action Adventure Game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. We have Plague Tale Requiem, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, and Tunic. It's
I'm gonna
not
have
all telling
to.
you.
They're gonna 10-1 go with God of War Ragnarok. I would have personally had liked a Plague Tale Requiem, but I know it's gonna be God of War Ragnarok for this one. It's
Heard
too
that. So
hard
put
carrying.
so God of War Ragnarok from it's 9-ball Mildewy Carrot.
I'm gonna actually go. This is for Beck's Action Adventure, right? I'm gonna go
So
with
we're talking. Oh yeah,
Horizon
best
Forbidden
action adventure.
West.
Yeah,
Actually,
Horizon Forbidden West.
it's actually
Okay.
one of the only games out there, besides Tunic, that's got like free exploration, full actually adventure going on, and you still have a lot of good action. Don't get me wrong, God of War, even just from the 2018 one, the fight scenes and everything was just fantastic. You know, you do go through, there are some puzzles around, but I just think Horizon Forbidden West just has much more to that category. But that's my opinion. Have
I
you guys even played any of these games? I haven't played God of War Ragnarok. I
yes.
played Forbidden West.
I've played them all. I've played
Yeah,
them all.
I played God of War Ragnarok. I played Forbidden West. I played Stray. I played a little bit of Plague Tale, but not Requiem. I played the Innocence.
Mhm.
Played a little bit of that. Tunic I haven't touched. So, mine is actually gonna be Forbidden West as well.
Ooh.
Mine's gonna be Forbidden West as well. And here's the reason why. I think. All right, so I can either see God of War Ragnarok or Forbidden West, and the reason why I think it's gonna be Forbidden West. The reason why I think it's going to be Forbidden West is for one simple fact, is that I think that a lot of the voters are going to see that it's not going to win like the other categories that's coming above it, because I personally know something about it, and I think that they still want Forbidden West to win something. So I think that that's how that's
Yeah,
going to end up
it's
going.
gonna get a pity trophy.
I think it's going to be, because here's the thing, it kind of got snuffed for the second time in a row, because for when
Mhm.
Zero Dawn came out, that it got overshadowed by Legend of Zelda, and
No, wasn't
then
it?
fast.
Or wasn't it that? Or was it God of War? Like, wasn't it God of War with Zero Dawn, and then with Forbidden West it was Elden Ring?
No, it was for Zero Dawn. It was let me see when Zero Dawn came out, because I'm pretty sure that came out. Wait, let's see. Google Horizon Zero Dawn release date. So that came
February
out
28th, 2017.
2017. Yeah, so God of War is 2018. So, and
Okay.
then I think it was Legend of Zelda. Let me see. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild release date.
Yeah, it was March 3rd, 2017. It was
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Okay.
So it was, yeah,
For some reason I
yeah.
thought
So
God of War, but no, that was
yeah, and Sony, and also on top of that, like Sony does a pretty good job trying to space out their heavy hitter titles and stuff. This would have been a first one for like for the studio, for Guerrilla Games at this degree, this caliber. But I still think that it would have been smart for them to keep it separated. So I don't think that they would step on each other's toes trying to promote the games that they're trying to. That's going to be exclusively to their platform. But like I said, Horizon Zero Dawn got snubbed because of freaking Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, and then fast forwarding now it's Elden Ring. So it's just like it's still
El-
not going to be getting. It's still not going to be
Elder
that like
Ring.
level of like. It's still not going to be that level of like, yo, like this should be game of the year, whatever the case is. So I don't think it's going to end up winning. I think it's going to be good. I think game of the year is going to come down to God of War Ragnarok and Elden Ring. If neither one of those games were here, then I would give it to Horizon Forbidden West. But because those games are here, I think this is probably going to be the only category that we would see Horizon Forbidden West win, which is unfortunate.
it is.
Okay. I see Abby's quote here. She says, "Everyone, I've seen them all. I've seen every game, so it counts as playing them." Logic.
All right. It is on Mildewy now, and it's going to be for Beck's action game, not action adventure. Best action game now. So we have best game, and the action genre focused primarily on combat. We have Bayonetta 3, Call of Duty. Oh, did I vote on the last one? Let me see real fast. I did. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. Bayonetta 3, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Neon White, Sifu, TMNT Shredder's Revenge. What are we thinking,
I'm gonna
gents?
go Bayonetta 3.
You're going Bayonetta 3, okay. Let me put that in here. Best action game from Mildewy. Bayonetta. Place. All right. I'm going with my.
Mania might.
Oh, go ahead.
But I think Bayonetta 3.
I think you might be right, but I'm going to be stingy, and I'm just still going with my boy Sifu. I'm going with it. I can't change my mind. That's my vote and my prediction. It's winning. Sifu. And I'm putting in all caps for my lock-in.
I'm just like, I've only earned 70 points back. Just start cussing me out, Abs. You'll get it back in no time.
Well, since everybody's picking their own, I'm gonna go a bit wild on this one. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge.
There you go.
I would say personally, I would go Bayonetta 3, but I liked Shredder's Revenge.
I like the look of it, and when I watched it, it looked really, really good. Like, it's definitely one game I would say it would be one that you could definitely have a lot of fun playing with people on, for sure. So I could definitely see it being really good in that aspect.
It's real nostalgic.
It does. It brings me like the old arcade style game.
It did. You can even play as like April O'Neil.
I saw that made me excited. April, and I think they also brought
Casey Jones is in there.
Yeah, Casey back too as well. Like you got the whole crew.
Yeah. My thing though is here, and Abs actually brought this up. She said, "I choose Call of Duty because I'm miserable." My thing is why is Call of Duty even here? It's a shooter, right? Like it's not even.
It has a single player.
Why is it here? I know it has a single player, but would you really say that that's action? Like as far as like what
shooting is action, according to Americans.
It's America.
It is, but there's a genre for shooters, so I don't know why it's here. If there's no genre for shooters, it makes perfect sense. So.
I guess because like you would think about it this way, I guess is like when you see about those movies, like Expendables, Red, some of those like Mission Impossible, like those are considered actions, but they do have shooting and some fighting. And like there's not like you got like some fisticuffs going on, you got like shanking people with a knife and all, but other than that, it's just I think they're just kind of putting it under like that trope of action stuff. Like it's got, like you're constantly moving, you're busting into places, shooting people up, like blah blah blah. Just stab it, sneaking around. Like it's just I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it.
No, and that's a valid thought. But my counter to that would be is there's not like a shooter category in movies. It's just action. You have romance. You have sci-fi. Like there's not like this movie's a shooter. You know what I mean? So it makes sense to put that because there's no shooter category. It makes sense to put those in action because that's what that would be. But in gaming, there is a shooter category. So with that, why is Call of Duty here?
I feel like they're trying to put as many things as possible.
Abs answered it. It's better than all
she said no, and that's the thing. Abs is on opium because there is no way that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is better than
she said no, but
I'm
miserable. It's better than all the other options. You're not miserable, Abs.
Well, we love you, Abs. You can be. I'm not on opium.
No, I'm on point, not opium. I've never heard the drug point. What's that do?
It slows things down. It messes with your sense of reason. I love me too.
That's good.
As long as you love yourself, that's important. That's important.
And gravity.
So I put, exactly. Sifu, TMNT, and then Bayonetta 3 for that one. It's on me now for best VR AR.
Hey, that says I love you guys. Translation: she loves Malachi and Nineball.
She loves you, Mildewy. She loves you.
No.
If you needed eggnog, she'd DoorDash you some eggnog if you needed it. Best VR and AR experience is on me. So best VR and AR for the best experience playable in virtual or augmented reality, irrespective of platform. Shut the F up, Mildewy. I love you. Yep. She loves you. She loves you. After the fall, which looks interesting. Let me keep going. Among Us VR, Bone Lab, Moss Book 2, Red Matter. I think I'm voting for this, and I think that's going to be Among Us VR. I haven't played it, but the concept of it seems pretty cool. It seems like it's a good time. So I'm going with Among Us VR. 9-ball.
I was gonna go. You going with Among Us?
Yeah, Among Us VR, yes.
I'm gonna go with After the Fall then. It's either between that or Red Matter. But I'm gonna go with After the Fall. It looks interesting. I don't really play VR AR games, so I got nothing to say. It looks fun.
Yeah. Now, so is After the Fall your prediction, or is that your personal vote?
I'm gonna go with it for my prediction because I don't know what the other games are.
Gotcha.
And I hate Among Us right now.
Heard that.
You've been
She says
killed too
Among
many
Us,
times by
case
the kids.
closed.
Yeah, most time you play with people, they look at your screen and they take you out. Like,
So,
That was a
little side note
stranger.
before we get on over to Mildewy, like, for one of my, like, when I went out of town the other day with my wife, and she took me to a VR experience. That was my first, like, full-on VR experience. It was actually a really fun time. Like, it was really cool. They put the sensors on your arms. Actually, you know what? We're actually planning on doing that for New Year's. And I already have like reservations, all that good stuff. So we'll talk more later about that off the stream and everything like that. But yeah, it was a really cool VR experience, and it was. I mean,
I've
yeah,
seen those
I
crop
understood.
up, kind of like virtual relaxation lounges and all. Like I've seen some stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that here and there. Like they just have like the big, the big transport, trailers, and but it's like it's like just walk in, you have like some VR stuff, and you just relax in there for a bit. Like you just got a time frame. It's really
Yeah.
kind of interesting, but yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, like I said, it was a good first time experience, and it is making me excited for what the future of VR is heading. I can understand why people are not fully on board right now with it, but it is heading in a really cool place, I think. Mildewy.
I'm gonna go Moss Book 2.
Moss.
I don't know any of these
Book
besides Among Us
2.
VR, but I kind of hoping Moss Book 2 wins because kind of with 9-ball, I don't care too much for Among Us, even though I kind of agree with you and Abs. It's probably gonna win,
Mm-hmm.
But I just want just Moss Book 2 looks really interesting. Like if I had VR, I'd probably be on that one.
Mm-hmm. Innovation and accessibility is the next category. So innovation and accessibility, recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help be played by and enjoyed by even a wider audience. We have As Dusk Falls, God of War Ragnarok, Return to Monkey Island, The Last of Us Part 1, and The Quarry. It is on... Who was the last one on? What was the last category?
it was on you. Remember the last one?
It was on me, so it's on you.
Me?
Yes.
Me? No. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with As Dusk Falls.
As Dusk
this
Falls. Okay. Yeah. That was a good little fun time when we played it the other a little while back.
Yeah, we got
But
through first book.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy the idea is very interesting, allowing people to play without even having a console, and you could be in the same house and just connect using your phones to play to help make choices and stuff. I think that'll be much. It's about helping out with more innovation because of the genre. Like if it was like any other genre, it probably would have been either God of War or Return to Monkey Island. But I feel like in this one, it's going to be As Dusk Falls. Is it between that one or the Quarry? But I'm gonna go with the Dusk here.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it's Ab says I need to play the Quarry, but I'm guessing Ragnarok will win. Was she not on the when I did the share play and I played it like the little beta with all of us? Was she not on that, or was that just Gravity?
I think it was just Gravity.
It was just Gravity. Yeah, because hey, it's Abs. We in case you weren't there. Okay, I was about to say There's a time period where me, Gravity, Mildewy, and there's a couple others. It's a 9-ball. Like we were all there together taking turns playing through the share play, and we made decisions, all that good stuff. Had a good time with it. I'm not a horror guy person. I'm not a horror guy person at all, as you already know. But I was having a good time, and I was able to muster through some of those decisions with you guys. So, been a good time. Mildewy.
Trying to think here. Like, I definitely would go with possibly with the Dust Falls, just because, like, the accessibility with, like, just being able to play by your phone, just tapping for the answers and all, like, when you do the voting, I mean, it's a pretty simplistic game and all that. I don't know what else I didn't really look into accessibilities for all the other games, and also I don't know what they've included to try and help people, be able to play the game when sometimes they may not have been able to play the game,
Mm-hmm.
I would think God of War Ragnarok definitely would invest heavily in that, like, subtitles, hopefully, like, stuff for like black and white, visions, and audio cues, or visual cues, or something like that, maybe for those who aren't have those. I don't know about anything with Return of the Last of Us or the Quarry. I'm also going to go Dust Falls, just because I don't know much about that. I will be honest with that.
Okay. I'm actually going with God of War Ragnarok. My vote is actually going for As Dusk Falls with you guys. So my actual vote's going there, but my prediction is locking in as God of War Ragnarok. I've heard nothing but amazing things on the accessibility features of what God of War Ragnarok has done, to where they really put a lot of thought and effort into it to be very similar to like how The Last of Us was, The Last of Us Part 2. If you guys remember that, that one accessibility a couple years back. Yeah, so like, and this one apparently God of War Ragnarok has exceeded even that. So I think that this year it's going to be God of War Ragnarok. Even though my vote is As Dusk Falls.
Okay.
Best community support. So recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates/patches. We have Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, No Man's Sky. It's on me. You guys already know what my vote's going to. Final Fantasy 14. This is
Wasn't that
pretty
on
much
there
more or
last year?
less. All these were on there last year. Literally every single one of these were on there last year. So it's just like, I don't know if this one. It might be one of those things where like they rotate their awards between them every year, until like a new games as a service comes out. But yeah, like
If these are the only ones that
I'm
have the
voting.
best service, I fear for online gaming.
Do you think so? I mean, no. Here's the thing: it's either you fear
If
for
they're using
online
the
gaming or
same
they're just doing
5
that well.
games all,
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah, they
I'm
might.
hoping the top, like, they're the top 5, and the rest of them are like a like 0.00000001 points behind them. That's what I'm hoping. Because if not, then that's a scary thought and concept.
Yeah, no, I think that just says how much pride and care that all these games take inside their community and trying to support them and everything like that, and trying to be there for them, give them updates. So like, there could be banger games that comes out, but then like Fortnite will be like, hey, let's go ahead and do this. Destiny will be like, hey, let's go and do that. Apex like, hey, let's go and do that. So that's what I think is what's happening. LMFAL, Fortnite will win. Apex is A because of the bugs, and Fortnite keeps up with the updates. But if you vote Final Fantasy for the community and updates, you must be playing like tripping. You must be playing like tripping. I know that for I know last year Final Fantasy 14 won this category. Um, I'm literally like voting for it because I love the story, I love the game, and yes, it's something. And like, I don't like, out of all the games that's listed here, like Final Fantasy 14 is the only one that I've been sticking with. Like, I'll come back. I'll come back to Apex Legends. I'll come back to Fortnite, especially now that I have the Goku skin that's there. I probably won't come back to No Man's Sky and Destiny 2. I just have yet to actually give it the full college try. I tried a little bit, but yeah, but it's just like I just haven't gotten like to a point where I'm just like, I have to play Destiny 2. So Final Fantasy 14 is my pick. It's the 9-ball.
Ab says they all suck. Boo! Don't come back to Apex. It's dying.
Yeah,
That's not good to
she's
hear.
actually saying the truth. I was hearing about that actually on a Twitch streamer was talking about Apex and the amount of problems currently they're having. So I'm kicking Apex out. I want to say No Man's Sky, but that's just me. I'm going to take a long shot and say Destiny 2.
That's going to be your prediction, Destiny 2?
Yes. Even though I have never played it, I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Okay.
And it's really motivated me to finally give it a try because I really had a problem with Destiny 1.
Hey, it's Ab says I play Fortnite when I'm depressed and forget my integrity. No Man's Sky has potential, but has only been recently updated. I heard Destiny 2 was also really good.
Yeah.
Mildewy.
I'm gonna go Destiny 2 too. Out of all these ones here, I feel like they're kind of the next best like community. I have a friend who plays on there, so I mean he's never really complained about it too much. So, you know, 2-2.
We're almost done. Best mobile game.
Do
Best
we
games
have to?
playable on mobile
Is there one?
devices.
Is there really one?
I see one.
I mean, actually, yeah, no. So we have Apex Legends Mobile, Diablo Immortal,
There
Genshin
we
Impact,
go.
Marvel Snap, Tower of Fantasy. She says. She says Apex Legends Mobile. They call about mobile more than PC and PlayStation. LMAO.
Well, it's probably where you're gonna get a lot more people.
It's the 9-ball. Wait, did you go just now? No, I went.
No.
Yeah, it's on you. It's the 9-ball.
Okay. Diablo Immortal. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
It's not
I was about to say 9-ball.
It should be like Whales Immortal. Do you see? Have you heard how much money people drop on that game?
Yeah.
It was like over 10 grand. Is people was dropping on that. I'm gonna say Marvel Snap.
Marvel Snap.
I've been hearing nothing, and since I've been playing like a lot of actually Yu-Gi-Oh, I've been wanting to play Marvel Snap. I would have to say the only other one I can see that might take it is Genshin Impact.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one, but I know Diablo Immortal ain't getting it. Everybody's pissed off. My scores are pissed off on the thing. No, I didn't pick that. I
On the
forgot to
Fantasy
pick that.
Gaming League.
Let's see here. What did that score again?
I already know what Tower of Fantasy is.
I think it's
negative
I don't know
4.
what Tower Fantasy
It's
is.
by Perfect World, though. Oh, Perfect World. Yeah, I can't get a break.
Mildewy Carrot.
Yeah, it's Marvel Snap.
I'm gonna have to agree with 9-ball there. I'm going to go with Marvel Snap. I've been hearing good stuff, even though I haven't played it. I would say Genshin Impact because we have played it. I feel like it's a really good contender, but I think just Marvel Snap kind of came in because it's brand new. I think it's going to get there because we've seen Genshin Impact here for a long time. Tower of Fantasy, I haven't seen, but
I've heard of Perfect World games, though.
I want to kind of look at it, but I just don't know.
I'm right there with you guys. Yeah, I'm actually right there with you guys. I actually said Marvel Snap myself as well. I've been hearing great things about that. So I put that in as my vote. For the sake of time, I'm actually going to skip to the game of the year, and then we're going to just do a lightning round of what's remaining here. Just seeing what games you guys think they are, and then we'll end the stream for our predictions for the game of the year at the VGAs, Video Game Awards 2022. Jeff Keighley on December 8th. Let me vote that, and going straight to game of the year. We have recognizing a game that delivers absolute best experiences across all creative and technical fields. Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
I just want to say the fact that they're giving Stray and Dimensions into Game of the Year, even though it kind of just recently came out, I say bravo to Stray on that one. But I'm going to quote Abs here. Do we need anything? It's Elden Ring. We all know what's going to be picked.
Hey, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I'm going on over to God of War Ragnarok. That was anticipated to be the one that could go head to head with Elden Ring for all this time, for these months and months. It came out literally like last week, and it delivered on every single level. Like, it was fan-freaking-tastic. So this one, I could see it be either one. I think it could be God of War Ragnarok. I think it could be Elden Ring. I think the one edge that will give, I think the one thing that will give Elden Ring the edge is the fact that you do not know what you were getting into when you're going on over to Elden Ring. There was no entry before it. It just came out. It was fresh. It was new. God of War Ragnarok is more of 2018 God of War Ragnarok, but they excelled in so much art direction and so much the acting, the combat. Like, so a lot of some of the issues that you had in 2018, even though it was like a masterpiece of a game, they fixed and excelled it inside of God of War Ragnarok. So it is one of those games that's just like, okay, I can see that being a game of the year. So I'm going to go with God of War Ragnarok, even though it's possible it could be Elden Ring. Nightball.
Okay, I'm swinging for the fences here, and we're going to go God of War Ragnarok.
God of War Ragnarok. And also, one last little tip on that. I think one of the reasons why it also could be God of War Ragnarok over Elden Ring is recency bias. Like, it just came out.
Did
And
you just
people
say
are probably still
recency
going to be on the high.
bias?
Yes. Yes.
Huh.
That's what I think. Because it just came out. It came out last year. I mean, last week. It came out last week. And Elden Ring came out at the beginning of the year. Now, granted, people are still talking about it, still following all that good stuff. But that's what I think is going to happen. And that's also where my vote's going to be, too, as well. Yeah. I just said that. Yeah,
that would be the one thing I think that would give it the uptick on there, is just because of how fresh it is.
Yeah, it's extremely fresh, but I do think, though, that it's also a great game. Like, quality-wise and content-wise, it's right there with Elden Ring. But I think that one of the things that will give it the edge is that it is recent, like as recent can get. All right, now lightning round here, where we leave off before that. Best indie game. So I got to go there. Best indie. There we go. Best indie. Bam. So right here, Cult of the Land, Neon White, Sifu, Stray, Tunic. I am going with Sifu. What are you going there? It's the 9-ball.
Stray.
So we have Stray. Mildew Carrot.
I want to go Cult of the Lamb, but I'm going to have to go Stray.
I was looking at Cult, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I won't be surprised if that ends up, Cult of the Lamb ends up being the one. Best ongoing, Apex Legends. Pretty much the same options, but they have threw Genshin Impact in there. So Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Genshin Impact. My vote, obviously, FF14, me personally. It's 9-ball.
Genshin Impact.
Genshin Impact,
Fortnite.
I see that.
But no, I'll go with Genshin. I'm going to go with Genshin. Let's stick with
I need you to make your mind.
Genshin.
Apex.
Okay.
He wants Apex.
Genshin. All right. Abs says I will vote Final Fantasy 14 specifically for this category. Cool. Mildewy.
I'm also just going to go with Genshin.
Genshin. Ooh. Genshin Impact. All right. Games for Impact. We have Memoir Blue, As Dusk Falls, Citizen Sleeper, Endling, Extinction is Forever, Hindsight, and I Was a Teenage Exo-Colonist. And this is Games for Impact for a thought-provoking game with pro-social meaning or message, in case our audio listeners did not know. I am going for As Dusk Falls, mainly because that's the biggest one that I had the most reference to. So I'm going As Dusk Falls.
Yeah, like none of them next.
She's ready to get this thing going.
Now she wants the game.
I was a teenage exocolonist.
All right. Exocolonist. All right. And Mildewy.
I'm probably misreading this, but I've never been good at reading social cues at all. Endling extinction is forever.
All right. Best performance. We have Ashley Birch from Horizon Forbidden West. Plague Tale Requiem for Charlotte McBride from Plague Tale Requiem. Christopher Judge from God of War Ragnarok. He's played Kratos.
Boy.
We have Manning Gage from Immortality, and then Sonny Suljic from God of War Ragnarok as well. And he's the one that was Atreus. I'm personally going Christopher Judge, God of War Ragnarok.
Did I go get that over chance? Huh? My turn.
What's yours?
Men engage in immortality.
Immortality. You think Kratos is garbage? Oh, she's on opium. She's on opium.
I'm gonna go immortality as well.
Immortality. I heard great things about that game.
Yeah, no, it's a pure like voice acting almost.
I think it's a FMV style game.
I'm not saying that like if I had to go secondary, I definitely would probably go Christopher Judge and then Ashley Barch just for but because she's in there, she's definitely got the most work.
I wish.
Yeah.
She
wishes on opium. You have to be if you think Christopher Judge was not great Kratos. Best audio design. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Gran Turismo, Horizon Forbidden West. I'm going Horizon. I'm going Forbidden West with this one. 9-ball.
The Gran Turismo 7.
I understand that. I understand that.
The sound of cars is one thing that they do right.
Mildewy.
I wish it was Forbidden West, but unfortunately, because 7's in there, it's gonna be 7. I feel like.
So, Abs, she says Elden Ring music was fire. This audio design is gonna be different than the score.
This is vocal,
this is like
ambient noise.
Just game sounds. Yeah, just game sounds. That's all that this is. So the score is what you're looking for. So you'll probably be wanting Elden Ring.
That's the next one, actually.
Yep.
Yeah. There. Yeah. What did you say your vote was there, Mildewy?
I wish it was Forbidden West, but it's going to be Turismo 7.
You're going to think it's GT7 as well?
Yep. GTA 5 Online. Nothing like the sound of 9mm going off in the background. Hey, Abs.
Best score and music: Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Hellsinger, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I am going. I'm going Xenoblade.
Xenoblade.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Huh.
It's the 9-ball.
I love Metal Hellsinger. I love Elden Ring, but I'm gonna go with Metal Hellsinger. The whole game's based around the soundtrack.
Hellsinger. Ab says this one is Elden Ring, and you're probably right. It probably is going to be.
Yeah.
This one legitimately
Elden Ring. Don't get me wrong. Elden Ring. I have Bloodborne and Dark Souls soundtracks on disc back there.
Yeah.
I absolutely love the composers of those. But I feel like for this one, the way Metal Hellsinger works and how it works around the music, because you get bonuses based on reloading and shooting based on the songs.
It's a tempo shooter.
Yeah.
Mildewy Carrot.
I'm the same as 9-ball. It's Metal Hellsinger. Just I think it was made for this category. That's just me though. Don't get me wrong. Like 9-ball said, Elden Ring soundtrack from just the little snippets you hear of the trailer, of the opening sequence and all, plus stuff I've heard of Dark Souls and Bloodborne, fantastic. But moving on.
Uh,
I'm voting Hellsinger.
Best art direction: Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Scorn, and Stray. I'm going Horizon Forbidden West. That world was beautiful. Beautiful. It's an eyeball. Scorn.
It's maybe a Scorn one. But it's hard. This was hard for me because Scorn is weird looking. It's biomechanical, the entire world.
I've heard it described as H.R. Geiger on an acid trip.
Pretty much.
And I've seen it. I've seen the trailers for it.
Yeah, I've seen the gameplay of it. I'm going to go with Scorn. I'm going to give Scorn a benefit.
Gravity says it's Scorn as well. Gravity says it's Scorn as well. Horizon Forbidden West is absolutely, like, according to, like, from Hey It's Ab's comment, I haven't even played Forbidden West, but if it's anything like the first one with graphic wise, it actually puts the first one to shame graphic wise, and the first one was already fantastic. So, yeah, definitely. Where am I at? Okay. So you're locked in at Scorn there, Nineball?
I'm going to go with Scorn.
All right. Mildewy Carrot.
Horizon.
All
the way. They gotta give us a category.
Best narrative. We have Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Forbidden West, and Immortality. This one's easy. God of War Ragnarok.
This was hard.
Easy. Yeah, this was super easy. That narrative is crazy.
It's easy in terms of, like, Ab says all our ass.
I need you to get out of the chat. I don't know what opium you are. Like, you don't have the good kind of opium. You have that ratchet from the alley opium. That's what you're on right now. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Solved it for you. I'm gonna listen to my heart. Plague Tale Requiem.
Okay, give it its flowers.
Because I believe it's between that and Immortality.
Interesting. Okay. Mildewy.
I want it to be Horizon Forbidden West because that story is just fantastic, and all the side stuff that they give you for all the characters, the lore, just everything is just so entwined. Like, it's just so well written and big. But I just think God of War, I feel like, is just going to take it.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Elden Ring, like any Dark Soul game, it has the lore in there, but it's one you have to kind of dig for and look for. It's not like God of War, Horizon, where it's on the surface. Those more are games of, like, it's buried in. If you find it, it's freaking fantastic, but you got to look for it.
Yeah.
And last but not least is best game direction: Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Immortality, and Stray. This one, I'm actually gonna give this one to Immortality. I think it's unique. You don't really see a whole lot of these style games be done. So, game direction, I think it still might be God of War, but game direction, I think, is good. I'm voting for Immortality, and I'm putting that as my lock.
Right.
Straight because I'm a cat.
I'm also,
it's Nightball.
Oh,
go ahead.
Immortality. It's something special. I need to finish playing it, but it's something unique. I gotta go with it on that one.
Mildewy Carrot.
I mean, I hear what you guys are saying, really. I just,
like a breakup.
For some reason, I feel like
follow your heart. Follow your heart, Mildewy.
I don't have one.
Listen to your heart.
I want to say Stray just because of how unique it is. I just think the Elden Ring is going to take it, though.
Take Stray. Now just go for it. Go for the Hail Mary.
No, personally, I want Stray to take it.
It's the 3-2 pitch. Just go for the Grand Slam.
I just feel like
So is your lock in Elden Ring or Stray?
Lock in Stray, but I still think Elden Ring's gonna take it for some reason.
All right. No shame in the game. No shame in the game. And there we go. That is all of our picks for all things gaming, or not all
Are
things
they going to
gaming. Well,
actually
yeah, all things
show?
gaming.
Okay, they actually have it on here.
Yeah, we went through the whole list, guys. That was all
The
31
entire list.
categories.
Yeah.
So don't say we don't do nothing for you.
It took us about 2 hours to do it, versus other people are like, it's too big of a list. We're like, YOLO.
You only live once. Exactly, fam. Exactly. All right, let me get this all situated. Bam, transition. Woo! There we go. Yeah, I am ready to see what the Video Game Awards is going to happen. Before we officially wrap up, I know we're already over, but I asked this once before again at the very beginning, and now that we had time to kind of see the list of all the games and all that good stuff, what are 3 major games or 3 major things, announcements that you would like to see happen at the BGAs this year? Starting off with, I'll start it off. I want them to show. I want to see. I want them to. I do want to see more Street Fighter 6. I do still want to see more Street Fighter 6. I wouldn't be mad at one more look at I won't be mad at one more look at Forspoken. I want to see that game again. Especially since that's right around the corner. And then I would like to see a little bit of Spider-Man 2. I feel like that's not going to happen because it's been announced, so it could, and PlayStation didn't have a showcase at all this year. But I would like to see a little bit more Spider-Man 2, or maybe even a little bit of Elden Ring. I mean, not Elden Ring, Wolverine. 9-ball.
Okay, so I got 3. The first one is, of course, I'm gonna go with Starfield. I think Starfield is going to definitely show up here with it about to launch here next year. Also, I'm also saying it's Hellblade 2. I feel like Hellblade 2 will probably show up again on here. So my second one I'm going with is Hellblade 2. And my third one is Silent Hill 2. Since it just showed up in Konami's stuff, I feel like they're going to start promoting it now. Since they actually now have gameplay footage of it. It looks nice. It's on Team Blooper, which, like I said, I'm playing currently through. Oh god, okay, the Medium. I couldn't think of the name for 5 seconds, and it's right up their alley. So I feel like they're gonna have some more of that. And I feel like that's gonna be the 3 they're gonna go with. So again, it's going to be Starfield, Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2.
Okay. Mildewy.
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you, Flash.
We can't hear you.
I heard you for a second, but now I don't hear you anymore.
Okay, now we can partially
now
hear
we
you.
can hear you. So he takes off his headset for 1 moment, guys.
Abs can hear all 3 of us, so we're good to go. But go ahead.
Okay. For me?
No, for Mildewy.
Okay.
No, me? I would definitely like to see more of the Wolverine game. I want to see more of the Star Wars games. Both of them, the rework of Coder and of
I forgot about that.
And then also the one for the High Republic one.
Yeah.
And then I want information on Metroid Prime 4. I need a bone. But I don't think they're. They announced it and then they gave up on it. Apparently,
we got it. It's somewhere. Just ask Reggie's in the basement, down there with him.
So it's just I don't know, but I definitely want to, like I said, Wolverine, and then the 2 Star Wars games because I love Star Wars. Like it's such a wonderful saga and everything. And to have these 2 new games, I can't wait to see what they're going to do. And I'm really, really curious about Coder, like how it's going and like what the engine's going to be like. That's my biggest question.
Heard that. Shout out to Hey It's Abs for kind of clipping us, it looks like, and putting it on out there. Check out the stream. It's a clip silly. We're little goofballs over here. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been our All Things Gaming episode 38 with our predictions for what's happening for the VGAs in a month. Very excited. Definitely be on the lookout for more of our content that's going to be coming up next. This coming Tuesday is pending if we're going to have a stream or not. I may go ahead and just have us do no stream so we can enjoy the Thanksgiving week. But TBD, TBA, however you want to say it. Just be looking on social media platforms: Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. And then following that, we'll be getting ready for VGAs and then our end of the year stream, all that good stuff. So we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. I am Malachi36. This is It's the Nine Ball and Mildewy Carrot signing off so they can go play video games with Hey It's Abs. Woo! Until next time, everybody. Control Alt
Complete.
Peace.